Hi guys, it's Negla. I wanted to start this video by thanking everyone who has shared, liked, and subscribed to my channel. I received some wonderful comments and messages from people regarding my last video about the transition 2017-2018 for twin flames. I really appreciate all the love that I've received and the wonderful messages of that they're telling me how the video really inspired them, and I wanted to really thank everyone who took the time to actually even comment or share my video and move it along to inspire maybe others. This video is probably going to be the same kind of style. I've been really feeling a lot of guidance that I have to go a lot more on a freestyle kind of a video, that I actually have to keep going with how the spirits and how the guidance that I've been receiving at the moment really moves me. There is some of the comments that I received from my last video really wonderful. I'm not actually reading from notes, and I keep looking down because when I looked at my video, I have my crystals here, and it's just that when I look at the crystal, I feel inspired, and I feel channeling the energy of what's coming with them. So forgive me if I'm not fully looking at the screen. It's really when I'm channeling, I can't really fully be in full control of what I'm doing, because I'm definitely in that moment, and I'm being very much in full focus, with the messages that I have to be bringing in as clearly as possible as I'm channeling. The last week has been pretty difficult for some people. We've been moving through the January 11 portal, which is a 1/11, and another year. The year is 11, so it's an 11/11 portal that we've been going through. And I wrote about the physical symptoms that we are feeling, because a lot are really having a hard time with the physical symptoms of this very potent energy portal. Just to give you a little explanation, what is an energy portal? An energy portal is not like a square or a circle that opens up in the sky. It's really about a time or a time period where we are receiving intense energies. It's the portal represents that. It's a different kind of energies that come, and they're very much concentrated in a specific window of time. So again, these are energies of ascension, or energies with light codes and upgrades and DNA changes coming forward with them. And that's why we feel those energy portals very strongly, especially for those people who are more sensitive to energies and people who are really on their ascension journey. They feel those portals very strongly, and they also come reflected in physical symptoms that we go through. So I wrote about, and you can find that article on my Facebook group page, Soul Speak, and also on my website, soulspeak.com. You'll see that article where I explain more about the physical symptoms that we're going through, and what the symbol of it and what it means for us. Those physical symptoms are also coming especially important after the I wrote about the 1129 energy vortex. See, when I'm looking at energy, I don't always see a specific date or a specific time. I really get the intuitive messages or intuitive guidance regarding a specific time, or something that is going on, or I have to really be able to bring it forward to you. So in 1129 of 2017, I wrote about that energy vortex that we are, and if you follow those channeled messages that I write, you're going to understand what it really means, because at that time we were feeling this full detachment again from our ego, and with this we were feeling the pains of the situations or the things that we were going through. It's like the wounded warrior kind of a theme, with all the respect for the warriors coming back. Even though the wars will be over, but we're still feeling the emotional pain of it, or the memory of that pain, or the things that we have been going through. And that was the theme really for the 1129 energy vortex, is those kind of memories that we have to spiritually empty from our own selves. With this portal, the January 11th one, or the 1/11/1, is it's more about the physical manifestation of those of the emptying of those cell memories. It's about how our bodies are integrating those light codes or DNA upgrades and downloads that we are getting from spirit right now. So without really going through all the things that I wrote about in that article, please, if you would like, just go ahead and find it on my website or on my Facebook page to understand more about those physical symptoms, because I've been receiving a lot of messages from people. As soon as I wrote that article and I posted it, I started receiving a lot more messages from people asking about the physical symptoms, because they are feeling the physical symptoms really, really hard. Symptoms like the headaches, the dizziness, the nausea, and the different sensitivities that we are feeling, and we are receiving a lot of downloads and upgrades with those with this energy portal and with these kinds of energies. It's as we are ascending, so we're receiving those important energies that we need to actually support us in moving forward in our life. So this is what some of the things that we are going through currently. And I wrote some advice also in that article about what to do with it. For the next couple of weeks, I feel guided that I have to be speaking specific messages from spirit, and I'm going to use different cards that I don't always use, and I'll just go with the cues of what I have that I feel guided to as we go along with this. I'm using the my native spirit card, and I'll leave the information at the bottom. I connect very well with this card because you probably have noticed I'm an ancient shaman. As I connect more and more with my Native American, I have had two different Native American lives, but both of them, one of them more recent or more modern, and the other one was more of an ancient life. I've had, and these two are important, but one of them is more, the ancient one was more important to me currently. Because it really reflects a lot more in my practice, or reflects a lot more in my connection now to spirit. And I was shuffling the cards and I was trying to see what I'm supposed to do, because I feel guided that I'm supposed to do something, but I got the same card, Tracker. It fell out of the deck the first time I shuffled. I said, okay, that means something. I have to really pay attention to it. So I put it back again and I shuffled again. And lo and behold, the same card came back. It's about the Tracker, which I feel this is a message that I have to be talking about the Tracker. A tracker in an ancient life, or a tracker in general, and especially in the Native American life or the tribal life, is someone who is designated to find the unseen, pretty much. What is a tracker? Someone who has this ability to track things which others cannot really see or cannot really find, or they are seeking specific knowledge or a specific piece of information that a person who's a designated tracker has this ability or that gift of finding something that others can't really fully see. The idea of the tracker for us is about staying in focus. The next couple of weeks of January, especially, we're getting a new moon here, January 16, we're getting a new moon. So it's a new beginning. It's a time where we are able to manifest changes in our life, and a time where we need to be in silent contemplation and to really focus a lot more on pulling it together and understanding what our priorities are and what we need to focus on. And this card, the Tracker, came really because that's the message that is coming from Spirit to us in the next couple of weeks, is to stay on track and stay focused. One of the important aspects of staying focused that I've been getting, even from messages from my clients and messages even for myself, a while back I was getting it for myself, but now it's coming more, I can see it in clients and in readings, is to stay focused as a tracker. Staying focused here means that we have to be very careful about our energy. We have to know where we're spending our energy, what the priorities are for us, and what the intuitive guidance messages that we've been receiving from spirits are guiding us towards. See, with life, we normally can get distracted, and easily we can get distracted about where we should be heading, or you know, we get busy with people, we get busy with our families, we get busy with you know, being distracted by life in general. But a tracker is someone who stays on course and stays focused on the goal that that person really wants, or what he or she wants to reach. And that's our message for the next couple of weeks. Our spirit guides want us to understand what the priorities are for us. What is it on our agenda, or on our spiritual agenda, that we have to spend time working on, and spend time really bringing more positive and more open energies with. I want to pull another card. I feel there's something else that is being said here with the tracker. Okay. The card that I got is the White Buffalo. The White Buffalo calf woman is a story that is very deep in the Native American life. It's a story about the prophecies of the world, about this woman who came, and she's a very wise woman, and she brought to her tribe, and she brought to that tribe the knowledge of how to stay in balance and how to become more and more tapped into wisdom. The story of the White Buffalo, and it really presents the life that we have in connection with the wisdom within us, and the wisdom that we are here to learn. One of her main messages was really the message of how we can stay in balance between what's going on in our spirit and what's going on in our physical life. Again, I feel very much connected that the tracker is about the staying focused, and the White Buffalo card is about how this wise woman really showed the way to create more balance and create more harmony. And her messages of love, peace, and compassion came to the tribes, to those native tribes, and how she was there to really guide them towards that knowledge of, you know, she gave them a pipe, and as she was leaving, they saw that prophecy of the white buffalo calf, and as you see those white buffaloes, means that the wise woman is coming back. And a lot of people, when they see this idea of the white buffalo, they understand that this is the coming back of that wise woman, or this is the coming back of the prophecies of the white white buffalo woman, or that seer, or that wisdom woman coming back. And I feel with this is coming to us as a reminder of how connected we should be with our own wisdom, and how connected we should be with our own intuition. Again, as we keep ourselves more and more in focus, and again, staying in focus means that we prioritize our life. Prioritizing your life means you prioritize the important things in your life. We can get distracted by our, as we think, for example, that the priority in our life is to make money, or the priority in our life is to spend all our time working our job, or spend more time seeking more money, or seeking more financial abundance. But again, if you actually work on priorities and work on what is it that you have to stay in focus with, everything has to come in your life with balance. Everything has to really emphasize what is really important for you. Making money is not important. It is not what should be the priority in your life. Yes, of course, we definitely want the finances, so or the material side of our life, because we live in a physical and a material life, and we need the finances. But at the same time, if you're prioritizing, you know, your job, for example, then taking care of your own self and taking care of your family, or just not giving the attention that you need for your spirituality, then something there has to be balanced. When we work with the idea of the wise woman, or the idea of the prophecies of wisdom, again, it's about connecting more and more with our spirit, and connecting more and more with how we want to manifest changes in our life. The challenge that we're going to have, and I feel I don't need to even bring more cards into the equation, it's going to be about how we stay focused, and what kind of wisdom we've been learning about what kind of priorities need to come into our lives, because that's what we need to be focused on right now, and we stay in focused for the next couple of weeks. As we bring in more of our own divine knowledge and what the priorities are in our lives, and for example, who are the important people in our life that we need to spend time with, or to nourish the connection with, or to nurture that connection, versus, for example, spending useless energy with, for example, peers or people that don't nurture your soul. There's a big priority for a lot of people, because maintaining that balance is something that is a life skill. It's a skill to understand who to spend your energy with. It's a skill to learn how to create boundaries. So, for example, you don't overspend your energy on situations, or on drama, or on people, for example, that don't really fully support your ascension or support your spiritual journey or your spiritual life. One of the priorities also that Spirit wants us to pay attention to really is spending more time in nature as much as possible, or in natural settings, or connecting with nature in many different ways. Of course, here it's getting a little cold with this winter weather, but here in the Northeast. But again, you don't have to always be outdoors, but at least spending some time in fresh air, and spending time meditating outdoors, or meditating in nature, or connecting with trees, or connecting with the sky, the sun, and the clouds is again, it's a very important aspect of us that would help us in, especially with the energy portals that we're going through right now. It's going to be important that we connect with nature very much, because we need that grounding energy. We need the positivity of nature in our lives, and we need that connection. So we can ground ourselves, and we can understand what are the messages that are coming with to us with those ascension energies, because they're coming to bring forward to us and to bring us much light on something that needs our attention. And whatever you feel guided to do, or whatever you feel guided to pay attention to and become the tracker, or what you need to focus on, is what's important for you right now. Again, work with your priorities, and work with understanding yourself more than trying to understand others around you. The more we honor our hearts, and honor our souls, and honor the priorities that we feel in our lives are the right things that we need to do, is going to be key in the next couple of weeks, because we're going to be seeing more examples of what it means to pay attention to these kind of signs. Because I've been receiving messages from people about how they're feeling down, feeling sad, or feeling depressed, or feeling that life is not really easy for them at this moment. Again, when we're feeling pain with those changes, or with those energy portals, it's meant to help us understand what's going on in our lives. There's something that is in out of balance, and that pain, or that highlighting of those issues is really here to help us understand how to prioritize things in our life, and what needs our main attention right now, and what needs us to focus on. As we learn with these energies, and these energy portals not only is helping us with ascension energies, and it's helping us out in our physical bodies, also changing with ascension, because as we ascend, we start to change physically with it. But also, as these energies honor what you feel, and understand how you feel. If you're feeling happy and uplifted and positive about things, then this is, again, it's a great sign for you that you have made the right choices for yourself. You have managed the skill of prioritizing what's important in your life, versus what needs to be discarded out of your life. Again, it's a skill, but that skill, we don't need to be in it alone, because we are being given the opportunity with these energy portals, as we are ascending, is to pay attention to all these different things that manifest in our lives, things that just happen in our lives, so you can, again, be guided towards the right way for your soul. Um, so as we're learning the skill again in the next couple of weeks, about how to protect and shield our energies. It's important to learn how to shield, protect your energy from interactions. Last year, actually in 2016, I did a series of channeling from the Pleiades, and I'm gonna try and repost them again. They were maybe about 11 or 12 channeled messages, and they were really coming one after the other once a week, because each message was building on the other. It's basically a teaching, channeled messages. They were teaching how to connect energy and wisdom. They were mainly geared for twin flames, but really it's for all paths, it's for all people on an ascension journey. They explain how to connect with the wisdom within and what you need to understand about the spiritual life. And the reason why I'm mentioning these Palladium messages is because one of the things that they were teaching in those videos, and I really invite you to watch those videos. They started in July 4th, 2016, and I did about 11 weeks of them, or 12 weeks of them. You'll find them on my YouTube channel, and it will help you understand what I'm talking about right now. One of the main things that they were explaining in those videos is about how we spiritually interact with another person. See, we have this physical interaction with people, like the people that we meet, for example, the people that we deal with. But as we are connecting or communicating in a physical way, our souls are also connecting. So when you are dealing with any person in your regular 3D life, you're also connecting with that person at the same time on a spiritual and a soul level. So for example, any text messages that you're receiving or any communication that you have with another human being or another person in 3D, again, it's a connection between your soul and that person's soul. So honor that connection and understand what each connection means to you. What each connection, is this a connection that is nurturing your soul? Because again, you are tapping into someone else's energy field. Any little communication that you have with another, even answering an email or a phone call or anything, you are connecting with that person right then at that moment on a spiritual level. So and personally for me, for example, because I've become so sensitive and so intuitive about the energies that I deal with, I literally feel it physically. When I'm connecting to someone, my auric field is connecting to them directly. So I can feel that energy, whether it's coming from a high vibration energy, a low vibration energy. I literally can feel my solar plexus start to be very sensitive to the fears that they have, or whatever is going on in their lives. And for me, for example, when I started having those, I've started to really honor that side of me. I started to understand more and more about how important it is, any interaction that you do with another. So again, it's about honoring and shielding your energy from negative and harsh and lower energy vibrations. Because as you are connecting, again, as I mentioned, as you're connecting in physical, you're also connecting in spirit. So learning how to shield and cleanse and clear your energy is a very important skill. And it's nothing bad against the person, because the person could be interacting with you in all loving, and they're coming from a really good place towards you, or they're not really meaning any harmful thing to you. But again, as you become more ascension guided individual, you also have to honor and understand your energies and understand how your energy is communicating with another. So create more rituals in your life about how to clear your energy, how to take time to nurture and honor your soul, and take those times to release yourself from the negative energies or negative vibrations or lower vibrational energies. At times you'll feel, for example, that you want to step away from specific people in your life. You want to take time away from them. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them. It doesn't mean that you don't honor their path or honor their journey. In fact, if you honor someone's journey and someone's path, at times you have to detach your energy from them because it's affecting them in maybe in a negative way. Stepping away can sometimes help someone ascend much faster, because especially as twin flames or as people on ascension, our energy fields become so strong that any little interaction with another is also our energy affecting them. So understand how to create your boundary and how to say, I need to step away now because that's what I feel guided to. And it's not about that something wrong that person is doing, but it's about you understanding the laws of energy and the laws of interaction with another. The guides are also saying that we have to be very cognizant of the kinds of energies that are circulating the earth right now. There's a mixture of things, mixture of ascension energies or positive, more high vibration energies versus energies that are more of a lower vibration or more on the negative side of energies. And we have to be very careful, again, how we communicate with others and how we spend time in connection to all these energies. At times you have to step away, for example, from the TV and from the messages that are coming with the TV, because you're continuously being bombarded with energies. Every interaction, again, is an energy interaction with that other human being or that other person. If you're watching many readings, for example, there are some people who like to watch so many different kinds of readings, so many different kinds of readers. But as you become more and more sensitive to your own energy field, and you become more understanding of your own chakra system, or how you are interacting with another, or you actually start to see another person's energy, then you're gonna have to really, again, be discerning about what kind of energy you allow into your life. So be very discerning about the energies that you communicate with. Be very discerning about the energies that you watch or you read or you communicate with. Again, you have to always be coming from a place of love, not a place of hate or not a place of ego interaction. It's about honoring the energy and honoring your ascension. As these energies are going to be circulating right now, we're going to be, some of us are going to be called to transmute those energies. Right now, what they're mentioning is the idea of travel. Some of you, especially right now, in the next couple of weeks, are going to be offered travel opportunities or chances to be going to specific places around the earth, or really be traveling. The idea of traveling, I think that's what's coming right now, is understanding that you're meant to travel because you're meant to transmute energy. Again, we work with the energy grid that's around the earth, and some of us are very good transmuters, and we are meant to transmute energy. So we're being called literally by the energy portals in these places to be there and to bring more light energy and light codes and open up more fields of these ascension energies in those specific places. So understand and honor that. So if you feel guided to travel somewhere, or if you feel offered something to travel, understand why you're traveling to that place, because many of you are going to be called to really be circulating around Earth or going to different locations to bring more ascension energies there, and to transmute energies there, and to open up more grids of positive energies and more pockets of positive energies in those places. I feel work opportunities are going to be coming also for some of you in the next couple of weeks. Again, I feel these messages are very concentrated in the next couple of weeks about specific things. They're going to be priorities for people, because these are manifestations of things they've been working on. I feel that's good news. Some people are going to be expecting job offers, opportunities to change jobs, promotions, career changes, like total career changes. Again, do what you feel guided to, but I feel that those two things are coming in the next couple of weeks for many. travel and careers. Romance is coming for others too. I feel what the guys are saying right now. Romantic opportunities for people to be loved and to be cherished, to be honored, are going to be presented. Not necessarily about twin flames. This is not just in twin flames. This is more of a general reading. And if you feel that it resonates with you, or it resonates with your path, and it will be for you. In the next couple of weeks, it feels like some kind of a veil is going to be opened. What they're showing me right now is like things. Actually, they're showing me the Devil card. They're showing me the Devil card, which are secrets being hidden, or someone not really fully honoring their truth. It feels like the next couple of weeks would be about honoring the truth and about removing the veil of secrecy. And I feel very much this is connected to romantic or emotional love relations, love connections. And what else? Romantic partners, the word romantic partners, divine partners. This is about divine partnerships. So it's like it could be twin flames and divine partners, divine soulmates. They're going to start to show up in the next couple of weeks. So if you feel guided, for example, to be at a specific location, specific place, you could be meeting someone special. The other thing that they're showing me right now is the Ace of Pentacles, the card, the Ace of Pentacles. And this is again, which is, I feel that's a confirmation about a material change in our lives. This is about, Pentacles is about the material things in life, finances, earning possibilities, careers. So I feel very much the next couple of weeks would be about new beginnings and positive things. I feel also it's coming with settlement of legal issues. It's coming with, I don't know, the word inheritance is coming forward as well. These are messages that are coming for specific people. I feel like your guys are connecting right now with me and they want me to say these things for you, and it means something. The word legal documents keep coming forward, like I keep seeing. That's what they're showing me right now, legal documents. So if you're going through anything that has that you're going to be signing legal papers, legal documentation, they want you to be careful what you're really signing up for. But also I feel this is an end to some legal matters that are coming forward for some people, as well as also the beginning of some legal matters. They're very positive changes, nothing for anyone to really be worried about. This is a positive change. We're talking about positive changes right now. I don't see anything as negative anyway. This is a positive change, whether it's a start of it could be something like you're owning something new or buying a house or anything like that. It's a positive legal matter. Starting your own company, documentation, papers, along those lines. But the world also settlement of legal matters is coming forward. It's a positive settlement that will bring forward justice for all those involved. That's what it's Archangel Arielle. That's what he's saying right now. The settlement of legal matters that's bringing justice for all those involved. He's also saying for some of you, you'll be guided to wait on some important legal issues that they have to be moving forward with, because there's new information that is going to show up in the next couple of weeks for them. So he's suggesting that you don't be hasty about going forward right now, because the wait is important. the patience with those next couple of weeks, for example. It could be a little bit more than 2 weeks, but you're going to be feeling guided exactly when is the right time for you to move forward with those legal matters. Because right now it's not important for you to go forward with it now, because some new information is going to support you and is going to help you in your legal pursuit. He's assuring you with the positive outcome, because it's an important step. It's a very important step. Thank you. So that's Archangel Arielle's message to us. It's important for us to honor those in the next couple of weeks. I have also Archangel Michael here. He's saying something important about our mission and our life purpose. He's again mentioning something about opportunities coming forward with our mission, that the delays have been over for many of us. So if you feel that resonates with you, then you're going to understand what it's all about. He's saying that the delays are over because opportunities is going to start flowing in your life regarding your mission and your life purpose. It's again, he's saying these are rewards for seeds well planted, rewards for hard work, rewards for persistence, and rewards for you honoring your soul and honoring your life path. As hard as it was for you at some points, your rewards are coming forward and they're going to be flowing into your life. So be grateful and be attentive to those opportunities and those doors opening up for you. Again, they're coming because of your hard work and your trust in the divine. Archangel Arielle is also here. What she's saying is many more of us are going to be paying attention to family matters. She's bringing this message about family issues, really. She's saying that family matters for some of you are going to be the priority, and it's not about fixing or mending family matters. It's about making things right. For some of you, it's about making things right, creating a more harmonious environment in their families. And it's not about you not honoring your path or honoring your journey. In fact, it's the opposite. It's about changes are going to happen in your family setting or in your home setting because you're going to be honoring your soul. And she's saying some of you are going to be moving into a new home or have the opportunity to move into a new place because your family matters are going to change. The home environment is changing for you. Your idea of what she's saying that the idea of home for you is going to change, and that is really what it means, the family matters. Because what she's saying right now is your biological family is not going to be or is not really what is being meant here with this message. It's about your soul family. It's about creating the home or the family life that speaks to your soul. It's about making a choice about what it means for you to have a happy home, what it means for you to have happy children or happy spouse, a wife or a husband. This is about you understanding what your priorities are or what your focus will be about what kind of life you want to be living. That will be coming in also in the next couple of weeks for some people. So watch, be very vigilant in the kind of messages that are coming to you, what you feel intuitively, like out of the blue really coming to you. If you meditate, for example, then meditate on your own knowledge, not on your ego. Meditate on understanding what is going on in your life and let the guides guide you and let the guides really flow with their messages into you. It's about having this connection with the divine in us. The last message that I feel that I have to mention also is water. Many need to be hydrated much more, and I can be one of those. That we need to pay attention to how much water we drink and what kind of water we actually drink. I don't know, they're pointing to drinking alkaline water or water that is not infused with chemicals, which I feel is really about what kind of hydration we're bringing into our lives. Not necessarily alkaline water as just the only way, but also about what kind of liquids we bring into our bodies. It's about making healthier choices in what we drink and, of course, what we eat, but I feel more and more it's about hydration. Because we need to be very well hydrated as we're going through ascension, especially these energies right now, because it will help a lot with the physical symptoms. And they're saying, they're mentioning some kinds of teas, for example, that are helpful at this time. Chamomile tea, mint tea can help some people, hibiscus. Things are done with rosemary. These are interesting teas to drink. Green tea is also healthy. So they're mentioning some interesting drinks, some teas that they want me to talk about. It's going to be important for us in the next couple of weeks to keep working with our focusing our intentions, focusing our thoughts, focusing our priorities on what really we want to have in our lives, to bringing more wisdom into our lives and to bring the wisdom of the ancient within us, because the ascension energies, as I mentioned in my article about the physical symptoms, they're going to be opening up our memories from our ancient times. They're going to be helping us understand more and more of what is stored energy within our soul. It's an important aspect of the energies that are going on right now. So I'm going to end my video now because I feel that's exactly what they want me to portray for the next couple of weeks. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, soulspeak.com. I want to thank you for all those who subscribed to my channel, who liked and shared my videos. Please also keep an eye out for my Facebook group page, because I post things on it. I don't always post everything on YouTube, and I try as much as possible to make people informed with the things that I'm supposed to be channeling, the things that the knowledge that I have to be bringing forward. I hope you enjoyed the next couple of weeks. You enjoy those ascension energies that we are, and stay hydrated. Bring more peace into your life, meditating, taking walks in nature, understanding more and more of your divine knowledge within you, and creating priorities in your life. I'll talk to you soon, and I want to thank you again for taking the time to enjoy this video with me.